A case involving multiple jurisdictions as far south as Northport into Pinellas County is no longer heading to trial this week. SNN's Crystal Knowles spoke with the assistant state attorney.
They were both looking at mandatory life sentences if they went to trial.
Assistant State Attorney Kate Wallace spent almost 2 years combing through evidence involving two cousins. 34-year-old Jonathan Hazelton, who served 15 years in prison for armed robbery, and 25-year-old David Peckham, who spent 3 years in prison for dealing stolen property. Both released in 2015. A year later, arrest reports show they're charged with 5 counts of robbery with firearms for gas station robberies taking place from January 15th till the 19th in Nokomis, Northport, and Venice. When a deputy tried to pull the duo over, court documents show Peckham took off and a high-speed chase ensued. He lost control of the vehicle.
They fled on foot. They tried to take the stolen money with them, but because they stole coins, it was too heavy to take.
Prosecutors say in this 8-page letter intended for Peckham was some of the most incriminating evidence Hazelton wrote, like a list, for instance, the 7-Eleven footage, the tank top and gloves, and perhaps a cell phone. While in jail awaiting trial, according to court documents, the letter was intercepted by a jail deputy. Hazelton charged with attempt to solicit perjury. Wallace says in June, Peckham pleaded no contest, and Hazelton also pleaded no contest the same week his trial was set to begin in October. She says the smoking gun was the letter.
It did read like a signed confession where he talks about the gloves and he talks about DNA and he talks about cell phone evidence, and it was almost like he wrote my closing argument for me.
By the end of their sentence, most of their lives will be spent behind bars. 40 years for Hazelton and 30 for Peckham. In Sarasota, Crystal Knowles, SNN, Suncoast News Network.
They were also charged with burglary of a dwelling in Venice, accused of stealing getaway bikes and clothes.